Good morning, everybody. This is Sally, also known as Cabernet Queen. I'm a friend of Rosemary's, as all of you are too, and I wanted to kind of chime in and make a response video to some of the concerns that are coming up in our community. We're all on this path of trying to lose the weight. Some of us have moved past that to maintaining the weight, but it's only a year in our history that we knew what it was like to try to strive to hit breakthrough stalls, to keep motivated, to not give up, to believe that this is in your grasp. The bottom line is you have to want it bad enough to fight your own flesh. If you have issues with addiction or cravings or head hunger, you've got to find the tools and the resources within yourself and in the community to grab hold and fight back. How bad do you want it? We might win a battle here or there, but you really want to win the war, and that's a lifetime. It's not always as much a struggle, I think, in the long term. But so don't let that freak you out. But if you want it bad enough, you've got to fight for it. If you've fallen off track, try to learn something from that. Learn the fact that, well, you've got community around you to help pick you up, to extend a hand to you. You're never really alone. But also, for me, and I watched a video this morning and it really struck home with me, we have to recoup. The sooner you fall, the sooner you get up, the less damage you have done, and the easier the fight back will be. I was listening to Butterfly Begins video this morning, a wonderful video. She's in maintenance mode, and she talks about how she doesn't get on the scale often, but she goes by how her clothes feel. But she had popped up all of a sudden much higher than she expected, and it was a wake-up call for her and a cautionary tale for all of us that we need to be aware and don't let things get so out of hand that you've got to fight 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds back. Not that she did. She didn't have that much. But if you keep on top of it every day, if you go off for a few days, you have an eating few days, you have a binging few days, get back. Don't let that be an excuse to throw in the towel forever. You get back up and you put one foot in front of the other and you keep moving forward. And believe me, those 2 to 3 to 4 pounds will pop off so much faster if you do it now than if you don't learn this skill and you carry this into your maintenance and you go up 10 or 20 or 30 and your body's not working as quickly for you as it used to. Do it. Learn. That's a valuable, valuable tool that you can learn how to recoup before it's too late. Here's the other thing I want to say. There's a lot of emotional stuff in losing weight. There's a lot of emotional reasons we were heavy. Those are also skills that you have to teach yourself, and you can draw from the community. But what I really wanted to say was when Rosemary was talking about the numbers of people she's hearing from that are struggling with stalls and they want to give up or they get frustrated. God knows, we've all been there. Stall for a month, normative. 4 months, 6 months, stall for a month. But when you get down to it, it all does come off if you follow the rules. Do you think you're following the rules? Do you think you're eating correctly? And everybody's rules are a little in flux. Whether you drink all the water, you take all the vitamins, or you don't eat carbs, or you do eat carbs. Or the bottom line is, really examine what you're eating. I eat whole food. I do not buy stuff processed. Do you know how many chemicals are in the crap they sell us at the grocery store? I go to the periphery of the store. I buy fruits, vegetables, milk, dairy, grains, bread, but I don't buy anything in a box. I don't buy canned soup to make my things with. It's really easy to make a white sauce if you want to have something you're going to put cream of mushroom soup in. Why use all those chemicals? Just use a little flour and a little butter and a little milk and make your own low-fat version or your own low-carb version. Use gluten-free flour, use spelt, use quinoa flour, whatever. I think if we would educate ourselves on healthier options for food consumption, I think you'd be shocked how much weight would drop off, because we don't know the crap they've put in our processed foods, our boxed dinners, the convenience items. Please, if you can step away from that, I think you'll see a big change. I think there's chemicals, we don't know what they do to our body on a molecular level. Do I eat organic? No. I mean, I guess I would if it was right there and it cost the same. But I do eat healthy, natural, whole foods. Whole foods. Closest they came out of the ground kind of thing. It's not hard. Just don't buy the crap that's processed in the middle of the aisle if you can help it. Don't have crap in your house you can't resist. Your family just have to suck it up for a little while until you can grow stronger. But really examine what you're eating, because you might think you're doing the right things, but maybe you're not. I think of us as being in a class at school. I mean, when I came into the YouTube and Facebook community about a year ago, when I really started my path to the surgery, or a year and a half, 2 years ago, and the people you start to relate, you might really emotionally relate to about 10 to 15 to 20 people that you really keep tabs on, that you really feel like you're part of a smaller community within the bigger community. And I think when we all step through that door of that first day of school, weight loss surgery school, we look around and we think we're all going to be graduating together and we're all going to live our happy lives. None of us want to look around to the person to the next and the right and the left of us like they would like in high school and say, here you are, freshman class of bariatric surgery 101. At the end of your term here, 3 of you will have died in car accidents, or will not be here. You will have died. Okay. And I don't mean that literally in our community. So please, it means some of you will not make it to the end. Some of you are going to fall by the wayside. Some of you are going to quit, throw in the towel, give up, get halfway there and say, I'm happy being this size. It's better than I was, and I don't need to lose any more. Well, if that's your choice, that's fine. That's totally cool. Some people will just make excuses. Some people will chew up food and spit it in the sink. Some people will cheat their band. Some people will, everybody's different. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Do you really want it bad enough to look hard at yourself and decide, I did a lot of stuff here. I did surgery. I rearranged my guts. I had a band. It's down to you. It's down to you. We can only be here to offer a helping hand, but it's down to you. I wish you all the very best. Please don't give up. You don't have to give up. You're not alone, but only you can do it for you. Okay? Cheers. I'll see you guys later. I'm off to the gym. Bye.